Okay, welcome. This is Mr. Robinson, and today I'm going to show you a really cool add-on for Google Earth in conjunction with the CIA World Factbook. And you can see I've got my little Google Earth preview screen here, and I've got all the CIA World Factbook information on the left. So I'm going to quickly show you what this looks like, and then I'll kind of go back and explain how to get there in detail. So what I'm going to do quickly is I'm going to look at, I'm going to compare all the nations of the world in terms of the percentage of people who are 65 years and older, which I have highlighted here. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Download KML File, and I'm going to open this, and that's going to open it up in Google Earth. Okay, and you're going to see what it basically does is it's going to graphically compare all the nations of the world in terms of the percentage of their population 65 and older. And again, I can do this on any of those data sets that I showed you or that you saw on the left there. And there's countless different ways to compare nations. So again, this time we're going to compare the percentage of the population over 65. And it's done graphically, so you can see the nations that are raised up higher have a higher percentage of people over 65. You can see the European nations are raised up quite a bit. The African nations are not, meaning that they don't have much of their population being over the age of 65. North America, we can take a look at. Australia is raised up quite a bit. Japan is raised up quite high. If you want to see where a particular nation ranks on the list, you just go ahead and click on that nation. In this case, you can see China is ranked number 71. It's going to show you the top nation for this category and the bottom nation, and then the nation that you clicked on. It will show where they rank. In this case, China is 71. You can also download the entire data set by clicking on the link here to the CIA World Factbook. Okay, so as I showed you, or as I told you, there is a lot of different categories we can do this for. So I'm going to go ahead and close this one out, and I'm going to discard that. I'm going to go back here, and I'm going to talk about how you can get this to work. Basically, you need to go to the website kmlfactbook.org, and once you've done that, you choose whether you want the CIA World Factbook or a couple other different options. You choose your category, people, economy, transport, military, etc. And then you choose the more specific category. The one I chose before was the percent over 65. This time let's choose the population growth rate percentage. So I go ahead and click on that. Now, you're going to need a couple things. Before you do any of this, you're going to need a few things. Number one, you're going to need Google Earth installed, which is free. If you don't have it already, you can install it for free. You also need the Google Earth browser plugin, which is also free. And if you don't have that, as long as you have Google Earth, it should prompt you to install that once you open this up. You also need to be using a newer browser like Firefox or Safari or one of those. This won't work with Internet Explorer. Okay, so anyway, let's choose population growth rate percentage. I can preview it in my screen right here if I want. I can also go ahead and open it up again in Google Earth. And again, that's pretty much all there is to it. And once again, there's just a ton of different categories that you can compare with, or that you can do comparisons on. So this time it takes a little bit of time for all the flags and the graphics to load, but not too long. Right away we can see that Africa is the nations of Africa are raised quite high here because their population growth rate for most of those countries is quite high. Just the opposite this time for Europe. You can see it's quite low. In any case, I think you get the idea. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope this is something that will be useful for you, and if you need any help with it, please let me know. Thanks.